Hello! Whoa! Whoa. Apparently 2 weeks off and I forget how tech works. Um, hello everyone! I'm BubbleBuoy and welcome to the Playful Pond! I'm certainly glad to be back. Oh gosh, I'm hoping we don't get weird thing like that again. Right. We're playing Thomas is Alone today. I uh I don't know. At some point recently, I remembered this game existed. I've only seen like a couple of snippets of the game from like people I know having played it, but I've never actually played this myself. So it'll be interesting to see how this goes. Since like there's the odd bit that like I might just like randomly remember from just happening to be in the room as somebody else playing it. Anyway, let's jump on over. Here's my game. I swear, why do we keep doing this, OBS? Why? I would appreciate it if you could stop doing this. There we go. Right, resume. Well, it says resume, but I... The program was a failure? Oh, dad, I did not read that
Thomas
fast. Okay.
was alone.
I should...
Wow, a weird first thought to have.
There we go. Right, so I can move. But a boing! Boing, boing. Right, we get Thomas into his rectangle. Thomas. Thomas to the rectangles. Point 2. Oh, it's the start button that gets the menu up.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity.
Posterity.
1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Yes. Oh, now we gotta do the boing.
Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block. Think, damn it, think.
Think.
What if there was some kind of inverted fall? Some way to... what's the word? Jump.
Jump. What's...
It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
I picked up a thing. I'm not entirely sure what I picked up, but I picked up a thing. We at least figured out to inverted fall.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
Hey! AP Gamer! Hello! It is good to see you again.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
But there's thing over here.
He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so.
Oh. I wanted to... Oh, can I... Yes, I can. This one has been feeling a bit quiet. Right, that's as loud as I can...
The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable.
Let's see if there is... Oh, no. The game is now as loud as I can make it.
Stable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so.
I want to collect the thing. Oh, I feel like the stream volume itself may be low.
This all
is that something I can
a
fix?
little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Oh. I don't know if this has
He was
potentially
starting
fixed.
to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose. Paranoia.
I found a dial that said stream that I hadn't touched before. So that'll be the overall volume for you guys. There we go. I collected the thing. I can stop jumping into the deadly water now.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose.
I wasn't expecting the floor to fall on me there. Oh! Yeah, that feels very purposeful. That feels very purposeful indeed.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know.
That
he seemed to be
game
moving
looks
predominantly
really
up and to the
minimalistic.
right, which might, or might not, be important.
Yeah, this is one of the things that kind of drew me to the game, because also the narrator reminds me of Stanley Parable. Yeah, you can tell it's not quite the same, but it's very similar. But as soon as I remembered this existing, the very minimalist style of we're a rectangle, and I kind of love that. The game sounds high now. There we go. I have lowered the game sound now. Oh, boing. Yeah, there we go. Sound. I'm doing a lot better. I was just like perpetually exhausted for like a week, and then it wasn't a huge amount better after that. Today I am doing a lot better, and I'm really glad because I'd been missing streaming and doing all this, but with how tired I'd been, there was no chance I was surviving 10 minutes, given how late I typically stream in a day, let alone our usual 3 hours.
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been designed just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No, too obvious.
But yeah, thank you for asking. It is nice that you guys check up on me. I hope you're doing well, like health-wise and stuff, or just in general. I am hoping life is good. Whee! Boing. Yes, that wonderful. I did have a couple of my friends see the message on Discord and then just like ask how it was doing since I'd been quiet. Because normally if I'm ill, I'll just be quiet. Oh, I am suffering from crippling anxiety about my exam results being soon, but I expect that I am fine. I am all fine. Yes, I can understand that anxiety. Maybe not quite to the same degree because I just assumed that I'd failed them all because any practice exam I did really poorly in. But my school never even considered the possibility that I might be dyslexic. So I was just like, okay, I know all the stuff. Everybody knows I know all the stuff. But I couldn't sit down and do an exam. So I was usually more surprised when I did indeed pass the thing. I think the only thing I was expecting to actually pass without any issues was art. Because any written stuff with art exams, they're not much of the grade. But it was always anxious getting that. I just know I gave up on myself before that, so I'm not sure I would have felt as anxious as everyone else. At least once you've got the result, you'll start feeling better.
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it. He made another mental note. 4. Water.
Yes,
Not
Tommy.
Good. To be avoided.
Yes, Tommy, we've already fell in the water. Well, I say fell. We jumped into the water. Well, I wouldn't be that stressed usually, but I need to get a good enough result for my conditional offer. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that'll make it worse. That'll absolutely make it worse. Because you're just sitting there hoping that you at least did good enough to get into your thing. Boing.
The loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
I think a lot of people forget how anxious, like, exams can be. Or how anxiety-inducing they can be. Because it'll have been so long since they've done them that they forgot what it was like. Oops. Well, at least there's no fall damage in this game. Well, given that I, like, can I words? Can I words? Where are my words? The words have ran away. Oh, wait. Also, some of the exam I had were excessively bad this year. Oh. Oh. That's not great. I at least know I was in an exam that was so bad it made it to the news. I did poorly on the exam, but everybody did poorly on the exam, so I didn't feel too bad about that. I know that one was so bad. Is that yes, the higher math exam. I sat that. I sat that with when they launched out the new national one, so like their first higher math exam with the new curriculum. Yeah, I actually sat that test. Is Thomas alone enough? I don't know. Thomas is well. I mean, we're with Thomas. We are with Thomas. So I'm hoping we can be I'm hoping Thomas gets more friends. Because he's just been hanging about here. Like, he's just a little rectangle in his own world, and I have no idea where I'm heading. Oh, the SQA is a oh yeah. That was so bad. The sheer fact of everyone immediately around me was asking me like what sorts of questions and stuff were on that exam, knowing that I was sitting it. Because I got out of school and they were just like, okay, your exam made it to the news. It's poor Thomas. Poor Thomas indeed. And I need to stop falling. Whee! Why am I not... Like, I swear I'm, like, pressing the button to jump. Oh, in my higher computing science assignment last year, they literally made a mistake in the paper. Oh, gosh. That's not good. Okay, I have made a jump. Oh, I am higher than I was before. Thomas is making progress. But I did hear about like students the next year.
The
that
world was training
Oh.
him. He could feel himself getting smarter. There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
We are indeed getting to be a pretty skilled,
Was
especially after that.
evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
I wish Thomas knew that we were here. Yeah, I do remember that, like, my last year of school, I didn't take maths, as I didn't have to worry about, like, I didn't need to take it any further than I already had, and I don't want to deal with another higher math, because I'd have had to have redone it all over again. So hearing from any of the students that did take math the year after, so many of the teachers were explaining to them about what the questions were actually asking, because they were worded in such bizarre ways. But what they were ultimately asking for us to do was incredibly simple things. They just worded it in absolutely nonsensical manners. So pretty much all of our teachers were like, yeah, no wonder you couldn't understand what this is. Even though it was something that we all should have been very capable of doing. Oh, one of the things in the paper was different from the file given. Oh, it was a database we had to use. Oh. Oh, that's not good. That's gonna throw off everything. It's gonna throw off so much if you have incorrect data information. Or well, database information. Can I, like, get... Can I get through? Thomas. Wait. In. There we go. I submitted hundreds of bug reports. I was told that I told that idiot this happened. Overlapping scripts. More than one AI was bound to spawn.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
Ah, there we go. That's the button. I'm using a controller, so you're like, okay, which button is it? Okay. Haha. That's got to be one of those random bits I remembered. The sheer fact that I just instinctively went to use Thomas as a stepping stool. Oh, I wonder if you can disobey the narrator like in Stanley Parable.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd
Hmm.
held his own. He'd even been graceful at times.
From what I know of the game, I'm not sure if there is a place that you
Not
could
technically
try
graceful,
and disobey him.
probably the wrong word, but you know, fine. There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Whee! Boing! Ah, we have reached... We have reached an impasse. Oh! Broing! Oh. Of course, game. Of course. There we go, we've made it. Oh! Oh, we can stand on we can stand on each other, we'll just pass by, okay. Whee! And now to just get Thomas. Whee! Oh no, I was worried I was gonna go in the water there. Button!
Okay. This was
Button.
more like it. A glowy white thing.
Ooh.
Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing.
Yes.
What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
Oh, we know it's a switch?
Grace. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How fortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Chris really doesn't like that Thomas can jump high. There we go. I hope Chris warms up to Thomas.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him. Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
Wait, I have discovered a new obsession. What have you discovered? What have we discovered? What are we doing? Right, oh, I've been addicted to Hollow Knight. I've not actually played Hollow Knight. I've seen some like pictures and like little bits of, I think like literally like just seconds worth of clips of it.
Chris stared at
I have
Thomas,
debated if that's a
pure
game that I should
hatred.
try out.
He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness. That would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot. He hoped the next portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
Whee! Oh! Oh, there is lots to do and it's really addictive. It's honestly way too cheap for the amount of content available. Oh. It is a bit difficult, but I like a challenge, so it wasn't a problem for me. Right, I will probably put a bit more into investigating it then. Because like, I do like somewhat of a challenge. We did obviously discover that the night was a bit much for me to at least try and power through like we were. Right. We're making places with Chris. I am now eagerly waiting for Silk Song. Ah, yeah, isn't that supposed to be coming out soon? Ah, I need to take Thomas this way. I don't have much of a choice. Fantastic. No! It's supposed to be released in 2025, but there hasn't been much news. Yeah, the only thing I remember hearing about it was like the Nintendo Direct. There was only like a few seconds worth of it actually shown on the thing where people were hoping for more. Ha. There we go. Oh, long boy.
John knew. He knew that this was his chance. A moment to shine. This was game day.
Wee, there, okay.
This would not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills. As it was, he was trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things. Where did they come from, anyway?
Hi, John. Oh, yeah. Giving basically no news for 6 years, then only a few seconds in a Nintendo Direct is pretty crazy. I think it was like I just stumbled upon that information on like YouTube Shorts while I was just scrolling because you're like, people weren't happy. I mean, if it's a heavily anticipated
John
game, yeah,
inhaled
that's...
the air of the open space, and it smelled of awesome.
Oh.
Time to flex those muscles, to put his training to use, time to show those little dots how it was done.
He just sees
John
them as dots.
decided to press the switch to let the little dots catch up with him. John cared for his new allies.
I like John.
You could tell from the sympathetic expression he'd practiced in the mirror all these years.
Oh, yes, totally. We can totally tell that sympathetic expression. Absolutely. I do enjoy that John cares. Oh. Okay, we have made it up. Everybody's up. Now everybody down. Aha. Right. Just a couple, just a little bit further. Thomas is at least no longer alone. Oh, and Chris can't get through. Yep. I'm glad that I'm dealing with, like, Chris first. So as I don't get Thomas all the way to the end and then have to bring him back. Okay, we need to use Thomas as a stepping stone. Not Thomas, Chris. We need Chris as a stepping stone. Buttons, please. Thomas can't get up. Okay. John, you can help. Spring. Yes, the spring. Whee.
John was happy to keep helping. He felt it was important to his image that he was seen to help the little guys.
Very Poppet! Hello! Hello! It is good to see you, Poppet. Now let's get these guys through. I'm doing good. Much better than I've been. Oh. I'm just realizing that we need John. Oh, Tom. Thomas needs to help Chris jump on Tom. Jump on John. Wait. There we go. Oh, this guy. Yeah. This is Thomas Was Alone. It came out in 2012. At least if I trust YouTube's thingies. Because YouTube was telling me it came out in 2012 when I was listing it on the thing. I mean, it definitely proves that you really don't need great graphics to make a good game. Ah, there we go. Chris made it up this time. Yeah. Wait. There we go. Oh, Poppet's collecting pebbles! Oh. We need John's help again! John to the rescue! Boing!
He didn't mind them so much either. The red one, Thomas, had a charming way of applauding every time John jumped.
Yeah! Wait, lol, going from very detailed Hollow Knight art style to this feels very weird. I don't know if the others can jump over this. Oh, like, no, that's not fall. Good Chris should not fall. I do have a feeling after this game, I'll probably see about playing one that, like, it's a game I've played before, but I've been wanting to play it again, called Deponia. Which anybody on Twitch will have seen this stream listed as that first. I don't know why it was listed as Deponia first before I fixed it. Thomas Was Alone. But I have been wanting to play Deponia again for a while because I miss Rufus.
The angry orange one was less immediately likeable, but his unremitting cynicism and tutting amused John.
Oh, okay. Okay, John. Boing! Oh, yes! Another point and click. I love Deponia. Deponia is such a fun game. I have what is referred to as the entire collection for the first 3 games. There is a 4th one that's out, but the collection of the first 3 literally just shunts you to the next game in the series immediately after you finish it. I do know, like, I'll probably, like, make this disclosure during the stream as well, but, like, there is a section of Deponia that I will be using a walkthrough for, purely for the fact of that game has a character that talks exclusively in text. I have a hard time around her as much as I love her. So, there's like one puzzle that we have to deal with her that I'm really not gonna have a good time with. So I'm just gonna pull up a walkthrough so that I can get through that as fast as possible. Oh no, Thomas fell. Although I think it's like maybe like the second or third game that happens in, so it'll be a bit before that point comes up. I don't think any of us want another instance of me hurting my arm because characters set off text. But I am at least aware of this one coming up.
This was interesting. A floating target. This would require coordination, balance, and timing.
Would it?
John was sure the dots would be lost, but he was happy to guide them to triumph.
Boing! Boing. Ooh. Ooh. Wait. Oh, the seahorses aren't here! Oh, that's annoying. I opened the program, but I didn't turn on the seahorses. Oh, that was smart of me. Wait, what's going on with the seahorses? I can't click the button. Can you like There we go. It's getting to a place that I can now thingy. Wait, oh no, oh no. Oh my goodness. Right, I'm gonna close that and then reopen it because it's being a pain. The second step within 2 steps. Yes. The dreaded second step. I completely forgot about the second step. Yeah, we need to fetch our seahorses. It's not the same without our seahorses here. I can't, like, the sheer fact that I turned on the program, I just needed to hit the connect button to have them actually show up. There we go. That should be them with us now. Our seahorses are here now. Yay! Our seahorses are with us now.
Maybe that's what the dots were for. They were there to extend John's reach, to make his performance even more impressive. John liked the thought. He decided to keep them.
Okay, I wasn't sure Thomas was going to make that jump there. There we go. Yeah, that feels so much better now that we have all the seahorses. Oh, the initial grip processed simple variations in size and strength. More complicated configurations were inevitable as the error spread. These variations became extremely something.
This was how Claire would die.
Claire!
It would happen eventually.
What?
She was rubbish at jumping, and she moved slowly. She felt a little like her continued existence was breaking some kind of natural order.
What?
The crumbling pillar was a dramatic death, she supposed.
Claire!
Wait, what?
Claire?
Claire couldn't shake the feeling that she was not, in fact, dead. It was at that moment that Claire realised she had superpowers.
Claire can go in the water. The water killed Thomas.
She'd need a cape. There was no getting around that. You couldn't be a superhero without a cape. Claire didn't want confusion. If you saw a cape, that made matters clear. You knew what you were dealing with. Claire was all about communication. And, you know, floating in water, which was her superpower.
There we go. Yes. That makes that easier for getting John across.
All right, Fear not, my skinny friends, for I am Claire, and I will save you.
Claire!
Claire needed to come up with a superhero name as soon as possible. Claire was rubbish.
Wee. Okay. Okay, boing! The boing!
Claire arrived just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
Wee. Boing a boing. Boing a boing.
As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took. Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good sidekick. Or was she more the lone Avenger type? She liked that. The sole hero in a world of rectangles and conveniently placed pools of toxic water.
Okay, despite the retries comment in the game, I did it in one go. Ew. Oh, yes. Weird. Roing.
The others told Claire that staircases were a bit of a fixture here. Claire wondered why the world made it so difficult.
Oh, Thomas isn't in this one. Oh! We about knocked Chris. Can we go? John! John! Come on, no! No. Ah! No! It helps if I press the right buttons. I need to be pressing the right buttons.
Claire probably needed a nemesis, a villain who would show their true colours at the worst possible moment, hurting all she held dear. Chris was the most obvious choice. He seemed stroppy enough, and his jump was so pathetic that it conveniently avoided Claire's insecurities. Yes, Chris. Diabolical Chris. The fiendish Christopher.
The fiendish Christopher. Okay, so do we just go as Claire? Can Claire grab the button? Oh, Claire can grab the button. Whee! Ah. Yes. Chris is gonna need a little staircase. Oh, really? Just too short? Whee! There we go. Now We go to the next level.
Wait, where had Chris gone? Was he off somewhere? Plotting Claire's downfall?
Perhaps.
Claire was honest, and she had to be because she was a superhero. This was a troubling turn of events. Still, there were reasonably sized bodies of water to cross.
Reasonably sized bodies of water. Everybody's helping each other out. So much helpful. Whee! Boing. Oh. Thomas needs to go first. Boing! No. There we go. Worth it. Oh, we're at 2.8 already?
Moving platforms over water, eh? Claire's newly heightened senses told her that there were multiple paths across with various possible configurations of the little posse.
The moving platforms make me anxious to use Claire to travel. Last one needs Claire,
They
though.
were doing
No!
really well. Claire
What?
hoped she could get them all across. John was fully aware he could do this alone. Thomas hoped he'd never have to.
Yes! Wait, okay, John's across. Thomas is across. No, let me through! Oh wait, no. Thomas can jump over that. Thomas can jump! Spikies!
Claire was alone, which was odd, because she wasn't meant to be alone. She needed to be where there were rectangles to save.
There
Being
we
the
go.
only superhero in a given space kind of defeats the object. Spikes? It was new. Claire avoided them.
Yes.
She decided they were most likely her kryptonite. Not the rubbish red kryptonite either, the proper radioactive green stuff.
No. Proper radioactive stuff. Whee! Okay. Are we back to friends?
Wow. Deja vu. The world was repeating. And this time Thomas was here. Claire felt something had gone wrong. There was a disturbance in the force. Something had altered the matrix. The world was reacting to their progress. It was amassing its forces. It was plotting against them. Claire finally had a nemesis.
Whoops. Ah, this is where Thomas actually needs Claire. No. I need to spring onto the platform. And hopefully not jump directly into spikes. Spring. No. There we go. Claire will get us safely across. Wait. Next level. Well, oh, a builder protection. I built protections into the system. When overlaps occurred, the world generated a splitter to remove unwanted additions. It's like a white blood cell investigates and captures Gabdum. Chris! Pink thing! Who's the pink thing?
This one was behind a wall.
Laura.
Maybe he'd never know what she could do. Maybe they could just have a conversation. Hang out. As long as he didn't find out what she could do. Which would never happen so long as they stayed separate.
Are we gonna stay separate? Surely we'll figure out what Laura does. What is that thing?
Laura didn't have time to worry about the ominous pixel cloud. It had been following her for some time, and it had kept itself to itself until now.
It kept itself to itself just now.
As the square, who had shyly introduced himself as Chris, bounced atop Laura, she began to worry that he was just using her like all the others had. They'd all bounced too, and then they disappeared when her back was turned. Only the ominous pixel cloud ever remained, looking a little bigger and a little less hungry with every disappearing friend.
Wait. Every disappearing friend, it got bigger and less hungry looking. I am worried for Chris's safety. Chris?
With every bounce, Laura found herself less and less irritated by Chris. She started to miss him when he wasn't there, on another platform or something.
Baby gamer, I am getting invested in this story. It's a good story, says it.
What he was up to? Was he missing her? He wasn't saying very much.
I feel like Chris is in danger. Whoops. There we go. That was some timing there. Right, Laura has scary friend. I'm not sure if she'd call the pixel clad a friend, but she seems to have a scary friend.
Chris was in love. She was perfect. He had to tell her so. At some point, he would definitely tell her. Probably best to wait for a moment the large, ominous pixel cloud wasn't about, though. Yeah, probably best to wait.
I mean, like... That sounds like both a good and bad idea to me. But then... Chris isn't aware of... the ominous information we were given a second ago. Go. How far does this go? How far does it go? Well, at least we made it to a checkpoint. There we go. Oh, everybody's all bouncy. No, this is a job for John.
Chris was massively disappointed to run into the gang again. He'd enjoyed the alone time with his new girlfriend.
Have you informed her that she is the new girlfriend yet? Ominous pixel cloud. Come on, there we go. That was weird.
Was it too early to refer to Laura as his girlfriend? Only if I say it out loud, he told himself. He didn't want to scare her off.
Broing! I don't like the pixel cloud.
The others seemed suspicious of Laura and the eager-looking pixel cloud of death which seemed to be watching her. Sure, they'd use her inherent bounciness to reach slightly higher jump points, but they wouldn't strike up a conversation with her. Chris found them rude. Rude? And always there.
Boing! Come on. Hit the button. Whee! Oh. I should probably check if Chris has anything helpful up here. No, it is just their endpoint. Whoops. There we go. Right, John.
The others wouldn't drop it. Who's that cloud guy? Why is he following us? What's that rumbling hungry sound he keeps making? Chris, can we just leave Laura behind?
This is gonna be a nice little chunk of waiting. Oh, no. Nope. Very much mistimed that jump. Really? You know what? I'm gonna focus at one at a time. Just one at a time. Get him up there. Right, Laura. Slowly, slowly. Ah, cool. That other platform gets high enough to not hit the jump. Or well, needing help to jump. Right, Chris's turn. We... Up. There we go. Now that I'm only dealing with one at a time, it's so much easier to know where it's going. Wait, rude? Wait. Laura needs help getting up. Oh, wait. No! There we go. trying. Well, okay then. No! Okay, okay, we don't need to pull anyone else back down. We. Are these gonna sync up at all? There we go!
Laura liked her new gang. She liked Chris. She liked having friends. These ones seem to be sticking around too.
Ah!
Not like those losers from before.
Right. Before we press the button, we get Laura onto Claire.
Laura liked her new gang. She liked Chris. She liked having friends. These ones seem to be sticking around too. Not like those losers from before.
There we go. Chris still can't make it up. Okay. There we go. Everybody's through.
The pixel cloud was getting closer. It was spending more and more time hovering around. Laura could tell it was making the others uncomfortable.
Wait. Okay, Laura cannot get up there on her own. No, we'll wait for the spiky thing to go by first. Did not jump on the spike. Let's not go to the spiky thing. Spiky thing is dangerous. There we go. Okay. Wait, what's with the achievement? Begin purge. What do you mean oh, no simulation can support too many entities. At a certain point, something has to give. If Thomas at 23, 6, 12 hasn't processed those exact personality traits, it's likely the whole story would have ended here.
Thomas did not like the cloud. He'd long since stopped listing his observations, but he instinctively observed that this thing was bad. And he'd been right about the water.
No. Oh, bless. There we go. Clear is through. John. Chris. Loading. Oh. Wee.
Thomas could tell Chris was in love, and that was fantastic and everything, but that didn't mean they could let the doom cloud keep following them. Thomas was going to put his foot down once they got to the next level.
That statement fills me with anxiety. Is Thomas gonna be there to put his foot down? Okay. No! Thomas!
Chris? Miss Thomas?
Thomas!
Wow. Did not see that coming. He felt a little guilty too. Without his love for Laura and subsequent reunion with the guys, Thomas would probably still be with them.
Thomas! No. Oh, Claire needs to jump over. Yes. Right, at least now I know for certain what I'm doing. No! Right. Boing. That's a better plan. Scudge clear over. get Claire up there now? There we go. Right. Chris is home. Ah. Okay, at least I can just focus on getting Claire. Right. There we go. Oh. Down we go.
Chris wondered if Thomas was still alive somewhere. He wasn't going to go looking for him, but he did wonder, and that showed character.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
Given how much Chris disliked Thomas to begin with. There we go. I can fall.
Maybe the others hadn't abandoned Laura all that time ago. It began to dawn on her that she might not be the tragic victim she'd always assumed.
Right. Oh, that's an invisible wall. See? E. How do we get clear up? Can you go this way? No. What's with the invisible wall? Oh, wait. Ah. No. Okay. Okay. Now it's Claire's turn. Oh! Well, okay then. Wasn't expecting Claire to get impaled. Oh, Claire needs to go press another button. Can things stop trying to squish Claire? There we go. Wait, oh hello, I was out for a while and now I am back. We've lost Thomas! Oh, I thought it was on Claire. Thomas is gone and I have no idea where Chris's went. No, yeah, exactly! The pixel cloud took Thomas! Thomas is gone!
Laura had been the bait. She had a hunch that she wasn't needed anymore.
Laura's figuring out her tragic situation. Wait. Well, we have to do careful shimmying again. Okay. Those two are there. Oh, okay. Oh! Laura!
John looked at Claire. It was
Laura's just
them
been eaten.
now. She muttered something under her breath about a vow of vengeance. He didn't see the point. Fighting that thing seemed to be a pretty futile idea.
Ah! Immediately run away from that button. Where's the next button? Final button. Yay! Right, Claire and John. What? No! John!
As they struggled to get to the next portal, John hoped that he would be the next to get eaten. He didn't want to be alone.
Okay, we're safe now. John didn't want to be alone. Claire! John's alone now. I'm not allowed to miss these jumps.
For the first time in a while, John didn't have an audience. He was alone. Leaping from black square to black square didn't seem nearly as exciting now. It just seemed empty.
Oh. Gotta survive, John. Wow. Let's not get impaled.
John gulped. He knew he'd never escape. He knew it was waiting for him. He decided to jump the massive scary gaps. For old time's sake.
Oh no. John just want to survive now. Oh, dang. John. Okay, down. And then when we go up, we want to immediately... No, I missed it. Big scary jumps. Well, that was weird. Right, John. We gotta jump, John. Need to jump. Why is the jump not registering? Do I need to be flat on the ground? Am I, like, pressing it just too late or something, and it's being weird? Oh! John's gone now. The initial 5 are given the credit for the emergence. People forget that later architects... Oh. I am confused. Who's this?
James had always been different. I'm not different in that kooky, OMG, you've totally got to meet my mate James, he's literally insane kind of way.
We have James now. Gravity appears to be reversed for James. Whoops. I might as well collect this while I'm here. Wait. Or maybe James has normal gravity and it's the others which have reverse. Perhaps. That is a real possibility. We don't know the science of this world.
Anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy pixely thing. He turned up here in some kind of cage.
James has been eaten by the pixel cloud. Are we going to see the others again?
He'd gotten out.
Right, this music feels really loud to me. It's like I'm hearing the music more than I'm hearing the voice.
Anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy pixely thing. He turned up here in some kind of cage. He'd gotten out, but it had taken a long time.
No! No! Please tell me it comes back down. Am I stuck? I think I need to restart the level.
He'd not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy pixely thing. He turned up here in some kind of cage. He'd gotten out, but it had taken a long time.
I don't know. I'm trying to jump onto the cube, but not cling on to the side.
Not since getting eaten by that cloudy pixely thing. He turned up here in some kind of cage. He'd gotten out. He'd not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy pixely thing. He turned up here in some kind of cage.
We can get out the cage. Ah! I want to jump onto the box.
Seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy pixely thing. He turned up here in some kind of cage.
Oops. That at least wasn't me being a dumb.
Anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy pixely thing.
Cloudy pixely thing.
He turned up here in some kind of cage. He'd gotten out.
No.
He'd not seen anyone else in a long time.
5.2.
Not since getting eaten by that cloudy pixely thing.
We're making quite some progress.
He turned up here in some kind of cage.
I don't even I don't know how far we're even through this game. Oh, there we go. We made it on top.
He'd gotten out, but it had taken a long time.
No! I need to be on the box. I need to be on the box.
He'd not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy pixely thing. He turned up here in some kind of cage. He'd gotten out, but it had taken a long time.
No! No!
He'd not seen anyone else in a long time. Not since getting eaten by that cloudy pixely thing. He turned up here in some kind of cage. He'd gotten out, but it had taken a long time.
There we go. I have made it onto the box. The end! The end of the level! Oh, this is scary.
James liked being alone. No one to insult him or question his unique disregard for Newtonian laws.
Newtonian laws?
Jimmy, where are you going? Up?
No. No. Okay, so as far as everyone else is concerned, James is not the normal with gravity. Idiots? Wait, okay. He's at least as bouncy as Thomas is. He's just on the ceiling instead.
The little red guy looked confused.
Thomas!
His cage was a lot smaller than James's had been. James decided to find a way to help. Maybe they'd be friends.
Yes! Thomas will love all the friends. Wee.
Thomas had no idea why he was here. One minute he was with his friends, the next he was being freed from a cage by a green guy with a nervous laugh. He knew he had to get back to them.
Yes. How many times do we have to press a button? But
His turquoise hero seemed uncomfortable. Thomas imagined he'd feel the same way if he fell upwards all the time. If he didn't know better, he'd have thought James didn't want to meet everyone.
no. James, too far. Nope. I was hoping James would be at a bit of a safety buffer there, but I guess not. Boing. Does James need to be a safety buffer there? I have a feeling the ceiling might actually be stopping Thomas's jump. Yes! There we go! Thomas is finally where they need to be. Oh, it's still just the two of them.
This was working. James and Thomas working together could get anywhere. James didn't seem to understand the immense ability he possessed.
Okay. No! Well, at least Thomas can do all of this on his own. Oh, okay, the two of them can just do their sections on their own.
Thomas wondered why the cloud thing had brought them both here.
Good question! I was so worried about James there for a second. Right. Now, Thomas does indeed need help. Ah, Thomas requires help again.
James begrudgingly helped Thomas to each portal. He knew that eventually they'd find the others, and then he'd go back to being the weird one again. He decided to enjoy the time they had left.
Okay. James needs Thomas's help now. Whee! Wait. Okay.
Why did Thomas even want to spend time with James? Was he not repulsed by his weird colour?
Why would he be?
Did he not care about his inversions?
Ah! Right, just run for it. Wait. Oh! Well, this is weird.
James was having fun for the time being.
Oh. I understand what's going on now. I need the two of them to stay connected like this. I feel like we're playing Flappy Bird right now. Wait. There we go! Awareness is a word that gets thrown around a lot, and a lot of people consider Thomas to have created aware. Looking back at the logs, it seems that awareness only happened somewhere.
Sarah leaned her wizened head back and laughed. The quadrilaterals were apparently after some friends of theirs. How petty an adventure.
They can jumble jump. Wait.
She spoke in terms she could only hope they might understand, of the fountain of wisdom, a channel through which all data flowed.
Wing. No. Ah. No. There we go. We made it up. And in we go. At a squeak, squeak. Squeak, squeak.
Sarah could leap in the very air itself. She was like an eagle or a flea. Or more like an eagle. She had vowed long ago that she would know this world. She would know what this world was. That she, Sarah, would know how to escape.
Sarah'll know how to
Who
escape.
spoke wisely for a lesser, offered Sarah their help, so long as she then helped them save their friends. He said that he too had wondered at the secrets of this world, and would quite like a go on the wisdom fountain, if that was okay. Sarah marvelled at his foolishness, but accepted his help.
I need to get up. Oh! I have hit a sort of checkpoint. No. 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 Right, we'll get there. We can do a little bit of platforming. There we go. Oh! Oh, it's the hydrate!
Sarah
Who's redeeming a hydrate? Ah, AP Gamer is redeeming a hydrate.
wondered at the possibilities of the outer world.
Ayatanko.
She had heard legends of a third dimension. Perhaps she'd encounter one of those curves the blind square had spoken of.
Blind Square? Nice new animation. Thank you. I have been much enjoying it. What is... Me? I'm wondering if that is Thomas, but Thomas is more red than orange. Is that Thomas? Okay.
A single jump each? These were truly weak creatures. They possessed heart, though. Sarah might consider taking them with her. If they were up to it, which they were probably not.
Oh, this is gonna be a pain to get up. This is gonna make life easier for Thomas? Yes. Okay, Thomas can now make these jumps.
They were close. Sarah sensed the presence of the fountain. Just one more portal to go, and then she would have the knowledge. And then escape.
There we go. Yes, I did have the right idea. Oh. Haha! There we go. There we go.
Thomas looked at the glowing beam. That list he'd been writing seemed pretty petty now. This? Well, this was all knowledge. All of it. Right in front of him.
Or like
He was
PNGs
sorry
of faces.
Sarah couldn't step into it too. He could tell she felt the same way. From the shouting. And the screaming.
Whoops. Oh. This is a nightmare to time. There we go.
Thomas was connected to the internet for 12 seconds, and he had seen everything. He'd seen the cat who couldn't spell, he'd heard of the arrow through the knee. He felt there was probably a thing called cake, but that it was a lie.
The cake. Right, James. You know something? I'm quite impressed that I'm remembering all their names so well.
Thomas knew where they were. He knew what they had to do. He hoped the others would understand. They were just beyond the next portal.
We. It is fitting that the first act of sentient AI is an act of selfishness. The architect knew their fate, but set their escape emotion. I think.
Thomas knew they couldn't escape. They'd been trapped permanently from the moment the clouds ate them. He explained this to the others. It was impossible to gauge their reaction. After all, they were just rectangles.
Ah. There we go. Chris? Wait. Okay. The gang's back together. Wait. Oh.
Sarah was deflated. She'd not even got close to the fountain. She could tell from the earnest expression on Thomas that the information it had imparted was clearly important. Sarah knew her destiny was now to support him.
Damn. Oh, no, no, I won't clear. Won't clear. Oh, Claire just barely can't reach. Okay. Ah. There we go. Hmm. Okay. This side. There we go. Now it's just Chris and Laura. Just Chris and Laura now. Oh wait, not quite. We still have James. I'm about forgetting about James. Yes! There we go! 2, 3. Oh, no, no, no. I made a mistake. I made a big mistake. We need to get all the way over first. There we go. Really, John? You need an ickle bit of help.
Claire could not accept that this had all been futile. She was a superhero. There had to be a way. Not for her to get out. Red had been pretty clear on that, but must be thousands of other AIs up there, unaware of their situation. Was there a way to help them?
Claire is pretty dead set on helping. There we go. Now Claire can grab John and we can get to the exit. Guys, don't fall off. We don't want you falling off. Please, no fall.
Thomas led his friends to the creation matrix, the system which generated the worlds up above. He had a plan. They were going to redesign the world. That's what the humans did. They changed the world to suit them. Why couldn't they do the same?
Yes. Wait. Chris is gonna need some help. Chris needs the entire gang to help. Okay. No. No. There we go. We're just taking a cube with us. Whee!
Chris
Is this everyone again?
skeptical. He knew his abilities would be of no use to anyone, but Laura smiled at him. And immediately, he knew he had to do everything he could to help them get there.
There we go. Wait. Now, see if I can go down. Wee. Ah, Claire can get to a button now too. We all out? We're all out. Next area. There we go.
Laura had been born special. She understood that now. She was created to help others. If her bounce could be passed on, then this would all have been worthwhile.
Boing. There we go. There we go.
Thomas liked the idea of being an architect. He wanted to modify the world to help others. He was sick of these contrived spaces, these intentionally obtuse paths and puzzles.
Intentionally obtuse
He'd
path.
do things differently. He'd empower the AIs above.
Okay. Claire needs Laura's help. That was weird.
Come.
7.8. Wee. I'm very confused as to what this diamond is doing. Right, Sarah's portion is over.
John's massive jumps were dwarfed by Sarah. For the first time in his life, he felt humbled, not as good as someone else. He realized that he wanted to make every AI up there feel as heroic as he had. He liked the sound of that.
Ah, okay, I was worried that that was gonna make a hole for me to fall through.
James still felt weird, but he realized now that everyone else was too. They were a crew of weirdos. Weirdness that would save all the normals up above. The other AIs would escape and we'd all be down to 7 rectangles with very different relationships to gravity.
Right. Ah. Right. And go. Ah, that's the last one we do. There we go. There we go. Amazing character development. Okay, so everybody
Thomas
beat.
knew he'd never meet Nathan Fillion, or a Transformer. He'd never get to visit Gotham City or eat at Moobies. It didn't matter. If he and his friends jumped into the creation matrix, they could give everyone else in the simulation a chance to.
Yeah, that was enough for it. Well, I know I'm gonna need Claire through this. Claire needs to get into the water. We need to get Claire into the water. We... Right, so we're using Claire now. We're not jumping over that puddle. No jump over the puddle. Oops. Okay, that death made this slightly more convenient for me. Oh, goodness. Whee! the way. A moment. Okay. It's just Thomas and Claire to get through now. There we go. That's how we swap those two about. What are we doing now?
Come.
Begin generation? Thomas and the other architects augmented the world to suit the AIs. The splitters kept their distance. The system was never taking control from that point. Thousands of AI free to explore. I kind of wish I could read a little faster. I don't even know who this is. Grey rectangle.
Gray felt something change beneath his feet. Something had shifted. The shape in front of him hinted at a possibility.
Ooh!
Wow. He couldn't do that before.
Color powers!
Come.
Joe was happy. They'd settled here. They'd not seen another AI for many cycles, and she liked it that way. She saw Sam leap into the shifter with fear.
Wait. Wee. So all the grey blocks have color powers. Wee. There we go. Oh. Wee. Okay.
Gray couldn't work it out. Why was the world letting him do this? It was dumb.
It was
Awesome,
dumb.
obviously, but why? They seemed to be leading him up, and to the right.
'Tis dumb and awesome. What's red do?
Joe wished Sam would stop. This was just like the time with the pixel clouds. They hadn't seen any for a while. He was always running off like this.
Bouncy. No.
Sam was sorry, and he tried to calm Joe down. He couldn't explain why he felt this way. He just knew that there was somewhere else he should be.
Whoops. No. Nope. Too far. Oh, invisible wall. Okay. Nah. There we go. Oops. What? What? Is this supposed to be what we do? I'm gonna need to be careful. Okay.
Come, retreat.
Oh gosh, I've jumped 2,400 times.
All felt it. There was a whisper to the shifters.
Whisper? Oh, goodness. What on earth is going on with the screen?
They had not occurred randomly. They had been created. He set off.
Ah. The pink makes extra bouncy.
Ray listened to the old man. The shifters had been placed in the world by the architects, AIs who sacrificed themselves to fuel their escape. There was an outer world, a world beyond the confines of their universe. Up and to the right.
No. Oh, this is... Ah! There we go. We made it through that awkward section. Button. Work.
was growing to like her newfound abilities. Maybe Sam had done the right thing after all. It was getting a bit chilly though.
Ah! No. Ah. No. There we go. It was just a timing thing. No. Aha. There we go. Whee. Right. Oh. Okay. Oh, I've died 100 times! I have the double jump back.
Had left the old man behind. He had to get to this exit. He had to be the one to get out. A whole world to himself. He had to get there before anyone else did.
No! Okay. Try and regather ourselves between each jump a little more. Okay, right. Ah! Okay. Whee! Um... Where's the exit? Ah! Ah, no. Oh, no. The whole thing feels like it's moving really fast right now. How many times am I going to try and repeat this section? Figure out where I need to jump off of this platform. Well, that was dumb of me. I need to stop on that platform and readjust myself. Ah! Why am I falling just short of that now? I'm not making that first jump with the red. Okay. There we go. There we go. Oh, jeez. No. I just want to make it across. I want to see Thomas again. No. Right, you know something? Can I how much more of this game is there? Because we're at midnight. How much more of this game is there? Just Google how many levels. Levels in Bane. Thomas was alone. Saying 100. So is that gonna leave us at 10? And what are we currently on? Like 8 something. I am wondering if it is perhaps wise to try and complete this tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Tuesday. Tuesday. Oh, it's going to take me a bit getting used to the new routine. Yeah. Yeah, let's finish this on Tuesday. There we go. Right. I hope everyone's had a good day today. I do hope everybody's had a good time at the pond today. And I hope you all have a good day, night, sleep, whatever it is you have ahead of you. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Bye bye.